What's up, YouTube? It's Jude Sasha. How's it going? What's up? What's up? Got a haircut. I really like it. It's as short as I can go right now, living in the house, which kind of sucks because I'd rather buzz it. But hey, at least I have a place to live. So this is it right now. It's the side, yeah, and the other side. Right on, right on. Anyway, I wanted to talk about some things about how what I've done in my transition so far, and although it doesn't seem like much, it's actually been a lot. When I first found out that I was trans, I was 19 years old. I had always known something about it, but I just never really understood it. I mean, it was pretty much you are who you are. You're lesbian, you're gay, you're bisexual, whatever. You weren't. Oh, Susie wants to be a guy or blah blah blah. Like, nah. So I always thought that I was a guy when I was a kid, but then I kind of shrugged it away. Anyway, so 19 years old, freshman in college. I figured it out. I discovered it. I was scared. I mean, I was monster scared. I was like, what am I going to tell my parents? And, just, it was just really scary. So I wrote them this nasty letter. And in the long run, I shouldn't have done that because it caused a lot of stress. So if you're going to write your parents a letter about being trans or being gay, even, or bisexual or lesbian or whatever you want to call yourself, queer, do it in a nice way. Because I did it in a really shitty way. And I wrote them another letter about a year ago telling them that I was sorry about that and that I wanted to work through stuff. Then, all that time, I was going to a really cool F to M group and another transgender group that met every week. The F to M group, FTMI. Rock out to all the brothers out there in FTMI. What's up? Um, I used to go every month. There was a monthly meeting. It was really great. I made a lot of friends. I met my best friend in the whole world there. And, so I've really missed going. I moved away. I moved about an hour north of where I was living. And, so now I don't really have many friends up here. So it's kind of like the internet is really one of my only sources to talk to people. Or the phone. Because I don't really get down to San Diego that much. And I don't really go to LA that much either. I have changed my name numerous times. You all know that who have been on here for a while. It's just something that I'm trying to fit the right thing. And, I mean, I know some people are like, why the fuck are you changing your name again, dude? But, in the long run, I'll come up with something that's good. And I really like the name I have now. Although it might just be Sasha, because I really like Sasha. But I like Jude too, so I'm not really sure. But, the main thing is that you don't have to find a name like right away. I mean, like you may find one and it may fit you perfectly, or it may not. You may have to try out a bunch of them, or two or three or whatever. You know, um, pretty much when I lived in San Diego, I passed about 50% of the time, which was cool, but pretty much everyone knew at school and everyone knew at the center, so it was alright. But then I come up here and I pass all the time, and it was really hard getting a job because people would say, oh, there's a little boy out here looking for a job. And as much as I found that happy that I passed, I am still legally a female. And that's what it says on my driver's license. And it says my birth name. So going in, to an interview when they think you're a guy, and then you say, hi, my name is blah blah blah, and they're like, okay. and they don't know what the hell to think. But I'm working on coming out to more people, and I worked at a major corporation for about 5 months. I came out to a bunch of people there right before I left, and nothing really seemed to happen that was bad, but it just was different. Anyway, I'm going back to school. I'm trying to move out of the house, and I hope that things are awesome with everyone, and I hope everyone's transition is going well. I'm hopefully going to be starting T sometime within the next year. My thyroid is doing better. That was one of the main reasons why I don't have tea in me already. I mean, I have a lot of tea in me already. I have freaking mustache and shit, but you can't really see it, but it's there. I promise. Anyway, I guess that's all I have to say. I ramble a lot. I'm sorry. Later.